It's December 29th, 2023. I'm up on the Nordhoff Ridge, a little bit to the east of Nordhoff Peak, and I'm looking north towards the Pine Mountain Ridge. And the Sespe Creek and the valley the creek forms is down below there. And then on the skyline in the distance, you have I'll put it in the middle of the image. That's Ray's Peak. And then zoom in a little bit. There's Haddock. Then if I move way over to the east, to the right, and put it in the middle, I gotta get the right place, sorry. There's Thorn Point there. And these ridges, or this one long ridge, is held up by the Matilaha sandstone, and below that, coming down the hill, is Huncal. These units are Eocene age. They're marine deep water. And as you come near the base of the mountain there, the ridge on the far side, there's a fault there called the Pine Mountain Thrust, and it uplifts the range. And above the thrust, that's a low angle, low dipping fault. The plane of the fault is dipping low back into the under the mountain, under the ridge there. But above that fault is a large fold in the rocks. So the Matilaha and the underlying Huncal are actually folded around. You can't see the fold very well from here, but it's a large anticline, and most of it's been eroded away. So what you're seeing there is all the dip of the rock is to the north. It's away from us, and so that's the backside of the fold. And the hanging wall of the thrust fault is being transported over these rocks down into these lighter colored rocks in the very valley. That's the Sespe Formation, and those are younger. So it's a reverse fault, and putting older over younger. And that's part of the north-south convergence that's going on in the western transverse ranges. I hiked up the Howard Canyon Trail, and it's about almost 3 miles up to this point. We're at a campground here, a little campground. If I move around here, you can see over there's a table, and Kelly's there, and they got a place where you can lasso up your horses. And there's a road that comes out here. You got to get a combination to the lock at Rose Valley Campground. Then that road comes on up here, and then if I swing around a little bit to the west, you can see Nordhoff Peak and the tower, the old lookup tower that's up on top of Nordhoff Peak. Anyway, it's a nice hike with a great view. It's a little bit cloudy today. Swing around, zoom out, and some interesting geology along the way. As you walk up the Howard Canyon Trail, you're going pretty much through a section of marine sandstone, siltstone, shale, and conglomerate. That's Cretaceous, probably some Paleocene rock in there too, and a little bit of lower Eocene. So these are rocks associated with the Big Fork Basin that went down the west coast of North America when the Farallon Plate was being subducted under the west coast of North America. And of course that boundary is gone now, and now it's taken up by the plate boundary is the San Andreas Fault, which is back behind this ridge that we're looking at, the Pine Mountain Ridge. The San Andreas is, maybe another 20 miles behind there, and that's the plate boundary today between the Pacific Plate, which I'm standing on, and North American Plate, which is, further back in this view.